Group. Charles, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Amaru, thank you very much for the opportunity given us.
Gold Coast Fund Management. You were victims of the financial sector cleanup, right?
Yes, please.
Which one? The one targeting fund management companies?
Under the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Okay. Your company was owned by which group?
By Dr. Vakwesingum, that's Indum Groups of Company.
So you are under the Indum. Was that a Black Shield one?
Yes, it was. It was initially Gold Coast Fund Management, and later on rebranded to be Black Shield.
Okay. Now you were investing monies with this company.
You are right.
Before it was dissolved.
Yes, please.
What has happened since then?
Amaru, after the dissolution of the company, the government made us submit claims of our investment to the Consolidated Bank of Ghana. That was validated for us in 2019-2020. Afterwards, the Securities and Exchange Commission made a budget of 8 billion cedis for our total payment. This 8 billion was captured in the financial budget of the country. That is mid-year 2020 budget captured 3.1 billion for approval, and the Parliament approved the amount. When the Parliament approved the initial 3.1 billion, going into the election of 2020, on the 18th November 2020, the government started something called partial bailout with that initial amount of 3.1 billion. And this 3.1 billion saw customers getting a capped amount of 50,000 Ghana cedis, which means that customers who have investments not more than 50,000 will get all their money, and customers who have investments beyond 50,000 will get only 50,000 as initial payment. So that was done. And subsequently, in the 2021 main budget, the government also budgeted for another 5.5 billion for our payment. In fact, when you read the budget statement, page 86, 87, and 88, Gold Coast Fund Management and other fund management companies were mentioned specifically that these monies are meant for our full payment in the budget. And the Parliament House approved it. So if you total this 3.1 billion that was initially approved and 5.5 billion, the total will be 8.6 billion. It means that the Parliament has approved the budget made by the Securities and Exchange Commission in excess of 600 million. Document available in public domain shows that the Finance Ministry is claiming that it has spent a total amount of 26 billion in paying customers who fell for the financial cleanup exercise. When you try to look into the components of these 26 billion, you will realize that the 8.6 billion that was approved for our full payment, customers who fell under Securities and Exchange Commission, has been added to this 26 billion. It means that money that was approved for our payment has been raised by the Finance Ministry, spent by the Finance Ministry. Meanwhile, we did not receive our full payment. And the Finance Ministry and the Securities and Exchange Commission has been successfully deceiving the public that the case is in court. They are looking for liquidation order before they can pay us. Meanwhile, taxpayers' money totaling 8.6 billion that could pay us in excess has been raised by the Finance Ministry, and we don't know where the Finance Ministry sent this money to, who they pay them with this money. As we speak now, we have over 1,000 of Gold Coast Fund Management customers yet to be paid in full. We have some customers who have investment portfolio of 1 million Ghana cedis, 2 million Ghana cedis, up to $10 million, and they have only been given 50,000 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, money for our full payment is with the Finance Ministry. And they are deceiving the public that they need liquidation order before they can pay us. So where did they send the taxpayers' money that was meant for our immediate payment? These are the reasons why we can't sit down. And I've been 5 years now. We have over 800 of our customers who were old people, died and gone. These are those that we have evidence of the obituaries. This is the reason why tomorrow we are going to the Ministry of Finance to tarry there for 48 continuous hours non-stop. And we demand the Finance Ministry to advance money to the commercial bank, because accounts have been already created for all the customers at the various branches of the commercial banks across the nation. Within the 48 hours, they should advance money to commercial banks to credit our accounts, and we will leave the place. That is our mission there.
You do have the full complement of the customers, don't you? So that there's a possibility some people have been paid who are not members of your association, so you may not know about it, so that you should not think that even though funds have been released, these funds have not reached the beneficiaries.
Please, I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking according to the facts and figures of Citi Selection Commission. According to Citi Selection Commission, there is over 70,000 of customers of Gold Coast Fund Management have been paid with monies less than 2 billion Ghana cedis out of the 3.1 billion that was raised, that was initially approved. The 5.5 billion that was approved in 2021, disbursement has not taken place. You see, this initial payment was done in the year 2020, before the approval of the 5.5 billion. And after the approval of the 5.5 billion, no disbursement has taken place. But they claim if you digest the component of the 26 billion they claim they have used to clean up the financial sector, this 8.6 billion that's supposed to pay us in full is part of it. That is the issue that we are raising, that we need the media to interrogate the finance ministry on that angle. What is the component of the 26 billion? If our 8.6 billion is inclusive, why did they divert the money? And what did they use the money for? These are the questions, legitimate questions that we want you to probe into for us.
Okay, tomorrow's mass action that you are planning, have you notified the police about it? Have they responded to you?
Yes. In fact, we notified the police about a month ago. And today, at exactly 11:30 in the afternoon, we met the Accra Regional Police Command. The road is clear. We have reached agreement, and our demonstration is going to happen.
So are you going to be demonstrating, or you're going to picket in front of the ministry?
In fact, we are going to be picket in front of the ministry. This is how it's going to be. We will converge at the Bradford, because some of our members are coming as far from Kumasi, Takoradi, the BA. So we all wait for them. We converge at the place. After that, buses are ready there to pick all of us. No one is going to walk on the street to pick all of us, and we will just go to the finance ministry to pick it for the 48 hours.
So the police has agreed that you should go to the frontage of the ministry, because I remember there were issues about going to these places the last time some persons wanted to demonstrate there. Have you been granted permission that you can picket in front of the ministry, or is it at the back of the ministry? Where exactly at the ministry have you been allowed to go to?
Thank you. The letter we wrote to the police, we indicate that we are going to hold a 48 hours continuous picketing within the premises of the finance ministry. And when we met the police have raised no issue to that effect. So we expect that in the premises, at the forecourt of the finance ministry, that's where we will hold our picketing.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be there with our cameras to see. How many people are you expecting to show up, though?
We don't have this. We have invited all our customers, and we can't tell how many will turn out.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us.